It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to get you into an artist or band. Today's artist is Jewel, and Jewel's been working really hard for a really long time, and I'm not sure if you knew that, but hard work works. And I am actually going to be working really hard to work hard on Hard Work Works, the app, because Joe is great, and I want to get in shape, and dieting sucks. So, I've signed up for Hard Work Works, the fitness app. You can find it on your app store. One of these days, I will bring up the copy and actually read what I'm supposed to read, what Joe wants me to read. But today ain't that day. Today ain't that day. It ain't happening today. But you can download it for free on the App Store. Right now, there's a 2-week free trial, so you can try it out. You get 3 workouts a week, in which you can, he shapes them around the workouts based on what you have to work out with. So you have no weights, no problem. He will give you anything, every workout possible based on what you have, just your body weight, that will help you get into tip-top physical. Hard Work Works. Hashtag join the hustle. Awful sell. I love you, Joe. I will do better. But I am bringing people to your app. Today we are talking about Jewel, and joining me, my lovely wife, Kristin. This was your brainchild. You wanted to do... Yeah, you wanted to do Jewel, so tell me what it is about Jewel. Why are we doing Jewel today?
Well, mainly because Jewel is great, but I guess because...
Well said. That show over.
So yeah, we don't need to say anymore. All right. So, no, I think we were doing, what show were we doing? Anyway, we were doing Madonna, maybe, perhaps, a ways back, and just kind of took me back to musicians that originally inspired me. Like the music that inspired me when I was coming into discovering what I enjoyed. And Jewel affected me in so much of a way that I learned how to play the guitar. In middle school, I just picked it up and just taught myself, and I started writing, and my music writing was very similar to Jewel, was very poetic. It's kind of like I was writing a poem and then turning it into a song. So, and if people don't know this, Jewel also has a poetry. She has books, or a book.
At least
she have
one.
More than one. Anyway, so, she is a poet as well as a musician and artist. She's an artist, so I like artists.
Except me.
What?
Also joining us today for the first time in a little while, Jody.
Hi.
How are you?
Apparently clipping. Hold on. There we go. That's better.
So you jumped on board, I want to say like a month and a half, 2 months ago. It was probably after your last appearance. You threw out a couple more and you said, yeah, let me on the Jewel panel. So,
yeah.
So walk me through it. What made you make the jump? Why did you say, yeah, let me get on this Jewel action?
Well, I mean, as far as the immediate, just because I knew it was there, because honestly, and I hate to say this, but I've been slacking, Justin. I haven't been paying attention to the list as of late. I know. It's horrible. I've probably missed stuff that I actually would want to be on and just gone. But aside from that, my connection with Jewel actually follows a lot of the same as my connection with Train did. It was somebody that I was involved with at the time. Same person, actually. She kind of had a thing for singer-songwriters, and so a lot of the stuff that I'm into that is that for more modern singer-songwriters is because of her. And I picked up Pieces of You, I want to say, within like a year after it was released, which is like a year before it actually got popular, from what I understand.
Seems about right.
Because of the person that I was seeing at the time, and she was telling me about these songs. I'm like, okay, well, let me listen to these things. And this was, back before you could just click a button and listen to anything you wanted to. And if it were possible to wear out a CD, I probably would have. And after that, I was aware that she was releasing other stuff, but I didn't really keep up for a while. Like, I don't think that I actually heard anything off of the follow-up album Spirit probably for like a year and a half, 2 years after it came out.
Oh.
And I'm not sure how I missed it.
Interesting, because I remember the radio songs being pretty prevalent.
I think Spirit is where I picked up on her, because when Pieces of You came out, I was just a bit young, and I didn't start coming into, my enjoyment of particular artists until like 12 years old. So, which was right around 98 when Spirit came out, I think. I don't know how old I am.
Let's not say.
98 sounds right.
Anyway, I think I was just a little too young when Pieces of You came out, so I didn't really pick up on Jewel until until Spirit. So I'm sort of the other way around with you, Jody.
If 98's right, and actually what I'm looking at here, it says that Spirit was released in November of 98. That might explain why I really didn't know about it when it came out, because around 98, early 99 is when I stopped listening to broadcast radio, because broadcast radio in Hampton Roads is a steaming pile.
Yes, still, unfortunately.
And the only reprieve I got was Bob for about a year, and then Bob has slowly turned into everything else that is around here, which is sad. But that might explain why I didn't know about Spirit for a while. After that, I knew about Standing Still when it came out. I don't think I heard anything else off of This Way for a while after that. And then, of course, everybody got bombarded with Intuition.
Yeah.
To the point that I started to hate it. Even though I was mostly avoiding broadcast anything, I still hated it because I got tired of hearing it everywhere all the time.
Mm-hmm.
To the point that I there are two albums that I really didn't give as much attention as I should have when I went through my list the first time, and 0304 is one of those two. And it was largely due to the fact that I think that I knew Intuition was on there, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is whatever. I did go back to the point that I will tell you now. I have 21.
Oh, cheater.
I did 20. My first pass through was 20. And I think I mentioned to you that I didn't feel like This Way and 0304 got the attention they should have gotten. So I went back and added 3. I added 3 songs between the two. I cut 2 down and left 1, and that's what we got.
So since you're already there, like, walk me through picking your 20. How did you? Because you said you nailed 20 on the nose initially. Mm-hmm. So walk me through it.
Well, Pieces of You was really more of a which songs am I not including. And a couple of those were easy enough, just because a couple of them are, unless you're really into the singer-songwriter feel, that type of music, there are certain songs there that just aren't going to appeal. Mm-hmm. And if you are into that, you probably already know who Jewel is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So a couple of those were easy, like Adrian I didn't even bother with, because it's a big, long story song, and if you aren't into that, you're not going to care. Spirit was similar. I didn't have as much trouble not choosing from it, but it was a lot of the same. These have the same kind of feel for the most part. A little less folky, but still the same kind of feel to them. So it was easy to pick stuff off of, hard to exclude. And then I went through This Way and 0304, and I'm like, And I think a lot of it was, as much as I knew that This Way started showing the hints of country, I wasn't prepared for it, because I didn't really hear these songs other than Standing Still when they came out. So I just wasn't ready for it. And I don't really have anything against country, but it's not somewhere I will intentionally land.
Right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And if I'm going to intentionally land in country, I'm going to land in old country, like Charlie Pride and stuff like that. So I just wasn't ready for it. And so it went by, and then of course 0304 happened, and
That's a good way to put it.
it
That
happened.
happened.
I mean, I know it was received well. I mean, I get that, and from these are well produced songs and even well written songs for the most part. I can't disagree, but this just isn't what I think of when I think of Jewel.
I gotcha.
When I went back and re-listened, like, okay, no, this is being done well, and she's doing this well. So it was easier to select a few more songs out of it. But it's like, okay, if I wanted this, I would go listen to someone else. You are not the person I would be listening to hear this. Then Goodbye Alice in Wonderland, and that was a lot easier again.
She went
to
back
draw from.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know you had a real problem this time,
Oh,
hon.
I didn't think it was going to be that hard. I mean, for some reason, I started off with Spirit because that was the album that got me hooked, much like, with Jody, what they got into her because of Pieces of You. For me, it was Spirit. So for me, it was the exact same, like what you're saying is, what songs was I not going to include? So I started listening to it, and I'm just like drawing every single song from Spirit into my list, and I was like, okay, this is going to be a problem. And then I listened to 0304, and yeah, it's different because I kind of it's like I went backwards, and then I drew like five. I didn't think I was going to, and then I drew like 5 or 6 songs from that one, and I was like, it was snowballing and it was getting out of hand. So, I went to Justin and I'm like, this is how I realize I really, truly am a Jewel fan, because it doesn't matter what she's singing. If it's it's like still her to me. It's still what she's saying, and the foundation of the songs and the music is still her. So I just enjoyed everything I listened to. For me, like the folk and the very basic stuff, I have to be in the mood for that. When I say basic, I mean like just her and the guitar and the quiet. I have to really be in the mood for something like that. So those songs were hard. I didn't pick too many songs that kind of sounded like that. But unfortunately for you guys, I enjoyed 0304 a lot more than I thought I was. But this is because you have to understand something about me. I'm a pop music lover. I love pop. I love anything that makes me want to sing along, anything that makes me want to dance and groove, I'm into. And whether it's Jewel or Madonna or Taylor Swift or Hanson, it doesn't matter who the artist is. So, I play Jewel, I play 0304. Yeah, it's not like her typical stuff, but I still enjoy it. I enjoyed it because I enjoy pop music. So, I enjoyed all her albums, but it was I had to make some hard cuts. That's for sure.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. So a few points I wanted to echo that Jody made. And I guess this goes right in the face of what you were just saying, unfortunately, hon. Hate to contradict you here, but
oh, okay.
0304.
What you're going to.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It happens.
0304 on its own, if you rip it from her discography and listen to it on its own, I think it's a fine pop record. I enjoy the songs as they're written. I enjoy the production. I think it's decent. But if having come off the backs of specifically Pieces of You and Spirit, if I'm coming into even
but this way was a reasonable segue into
ish. She does introduce some pop elements in that
this
album
way.
in this way. But it's more of your rockier pop, whereas 0304 is just that in your face bubblegum-ish pop. Obviously it's not bubblegum, but like it's an attempt at shove in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the albums we covered are bad. We covered 6 albums, and I enjoyed Goodbye Alice in Wonderland a great deal, especially again coming off of 0304, even though it's again shoving into that country direction that she eventually gets to. We didn't include any of the straight up country records, but it's there pretty much almost immediately. Like if you really listen for it in Pieces of You, you can tell that eventually country's happening.
Yeah.
It's always like a heartbeat away, but like each record, save 0304, like it's shoved in that direction a little bit more. There's places where you can see it.
But what is country? Country is storytelling, and I mean,
at her very
sense.
core, she's a folk artist.
Yeah,
and folk
yeah.
and country,
they're very
very close cousins.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
And it just depends on what day you're writing your song. So, now as far as picking my 20, I went through each album and was for the most part even. Like I even pulled 5 through on 0304, but then when I go through that second cut, it's like these just don't stand up
To the other, yeah.
They just don't, and they're fine on their own, and listening to them I can enjoy them, but they just don't. If I'm pointing somebody to Jewel, I'm not pointing them to this song on that record. It's just not going to happen. I think that there's better songs that display her abilities. And I think that's the biggest thing about 0304 is her ability is not on display. Songwriting, maybe.
I can accept that.
But her voice, her ability to sing and play, not on display at all.
This is true.
On that
This
record.
is very true. Yeah.
It's
And no yodeling.
yes.
Yeah,
I
I know.
mean,
It's
come
like,
on.
Really?
I don't think any of the songs I chose have any of her yodeling.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think
There's
so
a
either.
definite lack of yodel considering that she started yodeling.
Yes.
Yeah, and very well.
I mean, come on, you're a yodeler. Yodel a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
And that she studied operatic vocal, and there really isn't a whole lot of that going on either.
You can hear it a little and save your soul. I
Yeah.
think.
A little.
I think.
A little.
So
But-
this is my biggest criticism of the albums that we picked, specifically the last 2. I got a very Pink vibe from Jewel. Like the first 2 records felt complete. These were complete records. Each song selected for a reason. Pretty much after that, they felt like incomplete records. Like there's a lot of great songs. Don't get me wrong. A lot of great songs that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. But then there's a lot of this is just a song to make the record 13 songs.
I got what you're saying.
A lot of fill.
Yeah.
I imagine she had hundreds of just stuff to choose from, and producers kind of went in. They were like, "Oh, we like this
These
one.
ones.
Let's make this one a song." And put. I mean, that's all I can imagine. I'm just totally making that up in my head, of course.
Well, you
but
think
when you have so much writing ability as she does, that's probably it's sometimes more of a hindrance than.
yeah, especially after 0304, because she went ahead and ground herself into the pop realm, which is going to be practically fully controlled by the label. The label's going to say, these are the songs we want. I mean, you know that very well with your love for Hanson, as many
Yep.
times as we've talked about that. So,
Yeah.
all right. With that being
Anyway,
said,
yeah.
the name of the game is Deprogrammed. We have each listened to 6 Jewel records, and we are going to now, we plucked out 20 songs each, and we're going to now mash them together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for Jewel for you, and hopefully you will give them a chance. And I'm still going here for all the right reasons, but I'm pretty sure I've got a whiffer here on my first trot out, but it became my favorite song.
All right.
And you never, ever, ever preface a play with "it's my favorite," ever. And especially don't come out swinging with it first. But judging by what the both of you have said, I'm guessing I'm way off base here.
Oh, God.
I don't care. I love this tune. And I specifically chose the acoustic version, but it's 1,000 Miles Away.
I don't have that one.
I don't either.
So here's why.
What album is that from, babe?
I
mean-
Wonderland.
Justin, host of this show.
Goodbye, Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
It's the last track.
Okay.
So there's like a regular version of it, and then she follows it up immediately with a live with just her and her acoustic guitar. And so I listened to the emotion in her voice. And so the line is, God, what do I do? I'm 1,000 miles away, but I'm in bed next to you.
Huh.
And thankfully, you and I haven't been there in a long time, but there was like a short period in our marriage where that's what it felt like where when you were going to school and your head was elsewhere, and I'm trying to work and our kids are young, like I felt that, and the emotion coming from her voice, like the fact that you can be lying right in bed next to somebody, but they're nowhere near you.
Yeah.
That was just tremendous.
And I'm sure a lot of people could connect to that and feel that. Yeah.
And I mean, again, after hearing what you all said, I had a feeling I was out on my own, but this song needs its just desserts.
It's okay.
Because she sounds incredible in it. And the guitar is super basic, and there isn't like a ton to listen to except her. And to me, that was the important part for this whole thing. So I will happily throw that in the trash. Well, not happily, but I will throw that in the trash. But saying you're both wrong.
That's okay. I admit I didn't give that album enough attention because I had pulled so many from other albums. So I'll admit, I apologize.
Okay.
I will give that song another listen for you.
It's strong.
Okay.
And her voice is great. So
All
right, let's stay in house. Hun, what you got?
I'm just going to kind of start in a random spot, I guess, and go with Serve the Ego.
Nope.
No, that actually is one of the ones I added and then cut back out.
Okay.
It was on my first cut. Oh, yeah, Spirit, because... No, I'm sorry, This Way.
This Way, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, okay. 2 strikes.
I should have came out with a more heavy hitter, but that's okay. You didn't, so... I mean...
Nope, I didn't.
It just happened to be the last song I was listening to, so...
I came out with my favorite.
Okay.
That's what she said, Justin.
All right, Jody?
All right, well, I actually don't have anything in a particular order. As a matter of fact, I populated out my Trello template just simply to fill the slots. So they're all literally in there in track order, album order. So I'm just going to eeny, meeny, miny, moe it and see where my cursor lands.
That's kind of what I did.
It lands here. Okay, so as a song, this is lyrics and music, and we're going to record it and play it. It's not strong. As a thing I can connect to, and I hope that most people at some point in their life can connect to, it's probably one of the best ones in the whole list I have here. Morning Song.
Oh, no.
No.
Just that notion of
Nope, I don't have
let
it
the
either.
world pass by. We're going to stay here right where we are.
Yeah.
That's a
Pieces
good
of
one.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yep. God dang it.
But not good enough.
Apparently not.
Man, we're all...
So now that we've all failed.
we all
Yeah, I
struck out in the first
Yeah.
go around there.
You feel feel
Oh.
like taking swings at me? Huh?
Oh, man. This is going to be tough.
All right. I'm gonna go for a heavy hitter. This is her. This is her. I don't care how many times you still hear it, which honestly at this point isn't as often as you might think, but it's strong. It's her voice. It's her and her guitar. It's very minimal. Who Will Save Your Soul?
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta have that one.
We have to, right?
You have to have that one. There's multiples from that album. You just have to have.
Yeah. I agree. And that's the first of them.
Yeah.
Because it's her breakout. I'm pretty sure that's the breakout. And
Are you
yeah.
Foolish Games, wasn't it?
No, I feel like Foolish Games was like the third or fourth single.
Well, dang. Okay, then.
I'm almost positive and then You Were Meant for Me is the follow-up to Save Your Soul. Because I remember, I want to say it was even buzzworthy or something. I remember it being a big deal on MTV.
Like MTV.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it was like Who Will Save Your Soul, then You Were Meant for Me, then Foolish Games, then Morning Song for singles.
Yes. If you guys can't see Justin right now, but he did the goal. Like,
oh, this is more. Hey, I was right.
You were right. Goal.
Yay! Wikipedia agrees with you, Justin.
Yeah.
Now, Wikipedia could be wrong, but it agrees with you, and that's the important part.
That is
Yes.
the absolute important part.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, this is what you want to hear. You were right.
I was right. And now I feel great about it.
All right, good.
All right, hon.
All right, moving on. No, just
Yes.
kidding. So I'm gonna go back to a song from Spirit, and I think it's the opening track, "Deep Water."
Yeah. Yes and yes.
Gotta love a opening track.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Okay, but it moves to the conversation. Spirit, I failed to mention this. Spirit was tough. A lot of tough cuts on Spirit. As Jody mentioned before, like Pieces of You, there's some songs that I was drawn to, but a lot of the other ones are just like, okay, well, this is easy to cut because A, B, or C. Like there's plenty of it elsewhere. But Spirit was tough because it's complete. Like complete.
The whole album from start to finish. That's what I was saying. Like listening to the album, I'm like, this is going on my list, and then I go to the next song. This is going on my list because as you listen to that album, it's just like one after another. They're just that good, and I don't know if it's because of the connection to the songs, to each other, or what it is, but so it's going in the combo.
It goes into the conversation, and let me catch this up. While
I love when you're standing in deep water and you're bailing yourself out with a straw. Well, you're drowning in deep water and you're bailing yourself out with a straw, and it's just she has a way of painting a picture of the moment with her lyric. You know, just the way she.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, Jody, it is your turn.
Is it again already?
Indeed.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Since I knocked on it so hard, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of the songs that I got off of 0304. And this is the one that made it through the first time.
Oh.
Haunted.
Yes.
That was one of the ones I cut just yesterday, cutting from that album.
It stands out on that album.
Yeah.
Because it leans more towards the rocking side and aptly named Haunted. There is kind of a haunting feeling to the song.
Yeah, I originally had that one on my list, but you led me to believe that it was pretty much wasteful to put anything from that album.
That is not
on
what
my
I said.
list.
I just said, judging by what Jody said, and
you,
and the fact that I only have 2 songs that I pulled through from that album, I would not go heavy-handed with that album.
Okay.
Was all I said.
But
it's in the conversation, so. All right. I'll take a swing here. How about Jesus Loves You?
Yep. I know it's on here somewhere. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Oh. Yep, I got it. Okay.
I almost had that one.
Okay.
It didn't end up making it, but it was close.
So for me, the line that solidified it was, Jesus loves you, but what about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what almost made it.
You say that Jesus loves you. What about me?
And I was like, that's strong. Like that's just it's simple, but that's strong commentary. Like,
yeah. Does Jesus love me?
To where she felt when she wrote that.
Yeah.
Like, that's good. I dig that.
Yeah.
All right. So into the conversation it goes. We're not doing wonderfully here. Like we're not nailing it, but we're also not completely whiffing.
Well, we haven't really played any heavy hitting
No, we haven't.
songs
We've
yet.
all kind of, except for I took the one easy one.
Yeah, that's okay. We liked it. We all liked it.
All right, hon.
Oh, so you want me to play a heavy hitter?
It's up to you. Whatever you want.
Hands.
Oh, really? The one I decided to cut.
Oh, darn. Okay.
I have that.
Okay. It's for awful reasons. It is a good song.
Okay. You're the only one that didn't have it on your list, so I feel like you have no argument here.
These hands, they are my own. Now, look.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
It's a fine song, but I remember making fun of it big time when it came out.
Listen, if
So what you're saying is you haven't grown since then, Justin?
I have.
Have you though?
that song is like she went forward in time and knew that there would be a pandemic in the year 2020 and wrote this song. The first line of that song is, if I could tell the world just one thing, it would be, we're all okay.
Yeah. No, you're right. And and
not to worry, because worry is wasteful and useless in times like these. Just saying.
In fairness, I have since super softened on that song and actually do appreciate it as a song now.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
when
good.
it came out, I was like, nah, I don't want this at all. And I
don't want this at all.
I didn't want Jewel at all. And so it was like, yeah, none of this.
Oh, so it was took you back in time moment.
And
where you felt
it got a lot of play on the radio too. So like there was those strikes that the song's strength didn't overcome. So it's nothing against the song.
Yeah.
And it's still in the conversation.
It's gonna wind
so
up going.
gone.
It's gonna go.
This
on
isn't
the
the
list.
song, Justin. It's you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's me.
It's gonna go on the list, so you might as well.
How
just
dare you.
stick it on the
How dare you? Never say such things.
save.
We are not looking for
You
Def
might as
Leppard
well.
Part 2 here.
You might as well just put it through.
All right, Jody.
Save us the argument.
Okay. Let's see.
You guys
here.
are next.
See, if I don't know I was going to laugh this much, I would have set my levels lower.
Oh. It's okay. I'm loud. I laughed right into the mic. I apologize.
Yeah, my clipping light just like going nuts over here. I'm like, ah. All right. Here we go. All right, let me go and just clear out the rest of 304 for me. Leave the lights on.
Nope.
Nope.
But that was one that was on my radar. All right. Since we're doing it, I'll clear out my 0304.
Might as well.
How about America?
Nope.
Okay. That should tell you something.
How about?
Well, we already know. Jody just cleared.
Okay. That's all right.
In my first pass through, that one almost made it.
I enjoy that song.
Haunted did make it, and America almost made it.
Oh man. So you guys don't have. Okay. So.
Yep. This is what I was telling you.
Okay. So.
See?
Because the two that I picked, and for me, I enjoy that album. So the two I picked,
So
I thought were great representations of Jewel and the genre of music she was trying to.
So here's what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
You
Remember,
play.
Justin, I'm multiple cities away. She's across the table from you.
Okay.
You play.
So end well. I promise.
You play any way you like.
Uh-huh.
I'm just pointing out we have one all the way through. We have 4 in the conversation. You
All
might
right.
want to hold on to those and play them at a later point when we have freebies.
Sounds good. All right. So then I'll go for I'll just do a heavy hitter then. Standing Still. Anybody?
Yes.
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 I wanted to ignore it because it got some like
It
you
got
can
a lot of radio play.
yeah, and you can still hear it now.
Yep. It's in
But
my head.
It's good. It's a good song. It's a good Jewel song. There's nothing really for me to cling on to deny. Like it wasn't like Hands where I could make fun of it in my head like I used to. There's nothing to make fun of. It's This is a good run at a pop song for her.
Yeah. I feel like that is a good, because again, This Way was a good segue between her folk and the pop. So that song definitely represents what she was trying to go for, I believe, on that album.
All right. Well, we got it.
Yay.
We got it. I'd also suggest, even though that is a radio tune, and we did get it unanimously through, I don't think that's a heavy hitter. I don't think that was a sure thing.
Oh, you don't think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But obviously the game proved me incorrect. So
As it
wrong.
often does, Justin.
Yes.
always. That's why people call this show trash.
It's not the show.
Because
It's
it's about
me.
Justin.
It's you.
It's me. I'm trash. All right, Jody.
That's why you have those trash pals, Justin.
It's true. This is absolutely true.
All right. So, well, there I go clipping again. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's go to the back end of this list. And this is a song that I really couldn't give you any particular reason why I kept it, but I couldn't get rid of it. And I even looked at it a few times with the intent to get rid of it, and no. Plain Jane.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was just looking at that one. Yeah. That was going to be my next play. I just like the idea of I don't know if it's necessarily self-referential or if it's just about women in general, but the idea of, I'm sorry you're into like girls who doll themselves up. I'm just over here being plain Jane. I'm sorry. I like being plain Jane. I don't know what the big deal is. That's the core of the song, very simply explained.
Okay.
But that's what I dug about it. All right. So that moves over to the conversation. And while I do that, let me think on what I want to play next here. How about, let me slide on over to Goodbye Alice in Wonderland. And you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go with the title track, Goodbye Alice in Wonderland.
I didn't put that one on my list.
Nope, neither did I.
Oh, wow. Out on my own here.
I wanted to, but
Now,
I couldn't bring myself.
I was playing Uno one night. This is my chance to kind of listen to the music is after you guys all go to bed.
Right.
And I'll play Uno or Adventure Capitalist and I'll start listening to the albums. And so I started my Jewel research and I came on this album and I started playing it. And I just remember I was playing Uno and this song hit and I suddenly couldn't pay attention to Uno anymore. And I was like, it's funny it's called Alice in Wonderland because it was like Alice in Wonderland. Like I got completely lost in the song.
Yeah.
And
but she's talking about leaving that behind. Anywho, I'm a little perturbed by the fact that her other songs didn't make you forget it or stop thinking about Uno to listen. That your game of Uno was more like tantalizing than the music. I just have to point that out. I'm a little disturbed by that. But
paying attention versus getting lost in. Like I got lost in Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. All right.
Whereas I can listen to and play all the other ones. So. All right, hon.
Distracted by a game. All right.
So you're not saying that paying attention is hard?
She's not like
yes.
He's not really like doing what he's supposed to.
How dare you?
Calling you out. So I'll go for this one from that same album, Again and Again.
Yeah. Yep. Have to, right?
And again.
And again and again and again and play it again and again and again.
Is that the track one?
Again and again and again. Yes, I believe so. Right?
I'm almost positive it's track one. So it's like
yes, it is.
And that's again coming off of again and again and again, coming off of 0304, where like I wasn't sure what to expect next. And
this is true.
So
it's not anything like 0304. I have to point out to the listeners, if you care at all, Goodbye Alice in Wonderland is not anything 0304 is like a standalone
It is.
album, really, truthfully.
I mean, it kind of goes back to the regular, like, rocky type pop on this record, but it also, again, like I mentioned before, she's starting to shove towards country, where, like, this is where I'm going to end up. Country will be here. It doesn't show itself in this song particularly, but it's just a fun, catchy song. I dig it.
And you wouldn't think that it was only released 2 years, or the year after 0304. Like, anyway.
All right. So
Just as a offside.
that's true, though. I didn't even think of that. Like,
It wasn't
The
like it was
proximity.
a couple of years or whatever afterwards. It was like right immediately after that album.
all right. So again and again was you. So Jody, it is your turn.
All right, let's see here. I'll stay with the Goodbye Alice in Wonderland and do the long, slow slide.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't have that on my list, though.
I don't either. But it was, if I had to guess, like 23, 24. It was definitely on my first pass,
That was a good, yeah.
which I don't think I mentioned. I had 35 on my first pass through, 35, 39.
I got to like 25 after 2 albums, and I was like, well, well,
It's going to be some
That's
this
not gonna
isn't,
work.
so I don't even know how many songs. Like,
was
was that a trash?
Yes.
Aw,
All right. So
that's a good song, though.
I'm going to go here. We brought up a song from Picking Up the Pieces, but one of the reasons we included Picking Up the Pieces, I thought this was great. She wrote it as a bookend to Pieces of You. And, you know,
Which means you guys are going to have more songs on that from
No.
that.
if I'm being fair, I only had 2. So, and one of
Okay.
them's already off the table.
Oh,
And here comes the other one.
all right.
But I feel like this one walks that line of what I expect from a Jewel song, Jewel advancing her narrative as an artist, and again, slowly pushing towards where she's going to go.
Okay.
Love Used to Be.
I didn't do that one on. I do have 2 from that
No.
album on my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't make it for me.
Way out on my own on that one. Okay.
It happens.
It does. All right, hun, it's your turn.
Well, I'll pick a song from that album. The one that appealed to me was "His Pleasure Is My Pain."
Yes, I have that.
Okay, into the combo.
Yay!
That
2
one.
from.
That one, Avenged.
Combo.
That one was on my first pass as well.
Because you know that your pleasure is my pain, and you could.
Is it?
I'm glad you went there 'cause you had, and I was going to.
had to.
Is it though? I don't know that that's true.
That's because you're not the one experiencing it. Please. I'm just joking. I just couldn't resist to make the joke.
We are 1 away from NTP being in the clear. So just keep that in mind. But also, let's see.
A lot of good
2,
songs
4,
still to play, though.
6. Yeah, I think I got like 9 or 10 left yet. So, all right, Jody.
All right, then I will go ahead and clear out Picking Up the Pieces with The Shape of You.
I don't have that one.
Nor do I.
I do recall liking that one.
Now, when I first saw it, I was like, did she do a cover?
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't realize I didn't look at when the album came out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All right, so that goes into the trash. All right, we've been avoiding this one long enough.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one should at least be in the conversation. You Were Meant for Me.
Yeah. It's on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Has to be. I know I'm not being bold here, but like we keep walking around it.
It's
so.
cool. I'll do the next one because we all know. Because we already talked about it. So that one's through. We don't even need to talk. So, I mean, this is to turn people on. We assume that these are songs that people have heard already from Jewel. But if you haven't, these are you have to listen to these songs.
Yeah. Well, and the thing I would say is you were meant for me. You probably still do hear occasionally, and Who Will Save Your Soul a little less. But I always like whenever a song, specifically these two songs are that good, to kind of put it in people's ears again. Because go back and listen to it. Because again, like me, when those songs came out, dismissed. They were completely dismissed. Me as somebody who's going to be...
Well, they weren't your, like, kind of music.
Well, no, not at all. But, you know, but that's the whole idea of this show is let's finally give Jewel what she's earned. Like, she's earned a couple hours of my time. I should listen to a couple of her albums, if nothing else. That's how I feel. Anyway, go ahead, hon. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say the next one, because we were already talking about it, is Foolish Games. So I'm going to play Foolish Games.
I've got it.
Yep.
There we go.
So of the three that we've picked from that album, I do feel like You Were Meant for Me is the strongest out of those three, but they're all so good, and it's like you can't not include them. Yeah.
Well, they're... Well, and Foolish Games, I don't think you hear ever anymore. You listen to a lot of pop radio, and well, the point is pop-ish. It's got pop tendencies, but Jewel is 100% the point. Like, you don't hear. I don't recall the last time I heard Foolish Games.
I think just because it's a slow and it's a drawn out. You know, her vocals are very slow and drawn out. I don't know how. It's like you have to be very melancholy or something to be listening to it. Yeah. So I think that's what that's about.
But even
you
still,
have to be watching a Batman movie.
That's what I was going to say. It was part of the Batman
really,
and Robin.
Like, brooding, you know.
It was part of the same soundtrack that had the two Smashing Pumpkins songs. The end is the beginning is the end is the beginning, which is the last one, and the
and
end
again
is
and
the
again and again. I'm sorry.
The end is the beginning is the end, which is the opening track. All right.
Okay.
So that gives us what 5. So we're halfway there, and officially out of NTP.
Oh man.
All right, Jody.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'll go ahead and run my last one from Goodbye Alice in Wonderland. Last Dance Rodeo.
Nope.
Goodbye, Alice.
Yeah, goodbye.
All right.
What you gonna play, babe?
I'm gonna go with a long shot here. It was something I wanted to. It's playful. It's in the name. It's playful, and I don't know if this was a radio song or if. Do you have this album?
What album?
Yeah, I guess I should probably say This Way. Do you have This Way?
Yes.
Okay,
I do.
so that's where I heard it. So I don't know if this was just embedded into my head from listening to it with you, or if I heard it on the radio. Either way, the name of the song is "Do You Want to Play?"
I didn't put that one on my list. It was one of the ones I cut.
Oh.
Because I included too much of that album.
Nope, I don't have it.
Okay, into the trash it goes.
Do you want to play? Yeah, no, I didn't.
You want to play? It's just fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Hon, it is your turn.
All righty.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go for a single. I think it was a single. Down So Long.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Jewel song if it ain't a Jewel song right there.
And I feel like that indeed it was a single, and I think it was the lead. No, Hands was the lead single, and I think Down So Long was the follow up.
I think so. Yeah.
But I remember even then liking Down So Long enough, but keeping it on the down low. Like, yeah, I'm not going to admit I like a Jewel song. F that.
Man, I've been down so long that the end is drawing near. It's something about, I tend to be drawn towards songs that are very like dark, but they're done in like a upbeat or happy kind of way. So it's like hiding. It's sort of hiding the underlying.
C. Imogen Heap, C. Hansen.
Yeah. If you ever listen to, I mean, I have to talk about Hanson. If you actually listen to Hanson, they're talking about like deep things, like people dying and losing a loved one, and like breakup songs, and it's like do 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 do. It's all like being hidden by an upbeat rhythm and
shouted out
do
horns.
do do doos and horns and happy sounds. But like if you listen to it, it's not about something happy. So, and I feel like Down So Long is kind of like that, because it does have a
Loving down
so long. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Dig it.
But she's talking about, like, it feels like she's dying. Like, she's in a dark place.
Well, it's funny is, like, I guess, like, that to your point, that could just as easily just be a folk song, just her and her guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And play out equally as strong. But to hear it portrayed more as a pop song.
Isn't that, doesn't she, ba-doo-be-doo, yeah, doesn't she do that? And I'm saying, like, it's all, like, happy sounding, but it's not.
But it's not at all.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Jody, I'm down to my last 5 here.
I feel like I have a lot left.
Well, I have 6, but that's because I came in with an extra.
Mm-hmm.
So let me clear out
3,
Spirit
4.
since I've only have one left from it. Barcelona.
I've got that one.
I don't.
It's because you're wrong, Justin.
Again, I 100% willing to admit I was wrong, because
I've got pins and needles. Oh, God.
for me, Spirit was the album. Wait, where the hell is it? There it is. I see it.
Your wife's dying over there, Justin.
Oh, my God. Rub my foot.
How dare you?
My foot's asleep. It hurts.
Into the conversation. But I feel like with Spirit, there, other than what we've already got through with Down So Long specifically, any songs you pick are right off of Spirit. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wasn't on the mic. Sorry.
well, I'm going to stay on
dying.
Spirit, even though I know Jody doesn't have this one. But it's practically all I have left at this point.
No.
Because they already said.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, I already said that was my last one.
Oh,
Barcelona.
whoops. I'm
See,
sorry.
I pay attention.
But you were over there
Oh,
dying from pins
I
and
was
needles, so
dying
you're
from
excused for
my
not
foot
knowing.
being asleep.
All right. How about What's Simple is True? Kristin has the whole album except for that.
I don't have that one.
song.
That's how wrong you are, Justin.
I love you.
All right, hon, your turn.
You're such a sap. Is that why you picked that one?
Maybe.
To try to appeal to me? You thought I would like it. Anyway.
Well, he hasn't appealed to you yet. He's never going to.
Well, this is true.
It's been entirely too long.
Anyway, so I still have like 6 songs, you guys. Like, I don't know how this is happening. You guys, I think you all have a lot that are in the conversation that I didn't have. I think that's why. So let's see. I'm going to go with Life Uncommon.
Nope. And actually,
No.
Jody already said that they don't have anything from that album.
I have so many from that album that have been left unsaid.
All right, Jody?
Let's see. So I have
I already played Barcelona.
3 from Pieces of You and 2 from This Way. And sometimes it be that way.
I don't have that one.
I got This Way.
There it is.
Cool.
Into the conversation.
Because sometimes it be that way.
Yeah. It's just This Way. Title track.
Yeah. Well,
You know, she is an artist that puts the song, like, she names her albums after songs on her album. Except for 0304. But it has to be said on 0304, all the songs have the
numbers.
word you, run to you,
yeah.
here for you.
Yeah.
That was such a turnoff.
We
It was
are
such a turnoff.
We are something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that about? Was that like a thing back then and I don't remember that?
I feel like it was a thing before
Yeah.
0304.
That was terrible. Well, whose idea was that?
Go record
Run.
It
companies.
was some
Run
old ass
to
record exec
you.
that lost touch with reality and never had any touch with anything going on at that
I'm
time.
telling you. The two songs
It's how
I
the
chose.
kids speak.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I was in college at the time and I did not talk like that. The two songs I chose from that album do not have any numbers or letters in the title. So, just had to make that comment.
Oh.
Because it's noticeable. It's very noticeable. Did you play last?
No.
Who played?
It was Jody. So
Oh.
it is my turn.
I'm sorry.
How about Fat Boy?
Cut that in the
Oh, really?
last. Yes.
Okay.
No.
You heard me listening to it, didn't you?
Yeah, but how was I supposed to know you were cutting it?
I cut it just this morning.
Okay.
Like I literally just dang it. Fat boy goes to the pool. I love how she enters in with that one. It's trash. Oh well, it's trash.
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
trash. What are you gonna do?
We got like a ton of good songs. That's okay.
Yep. Go ahead, hon. Your turn.
Did we play I Won't Walk Away already?
No.
Okay.
Which album is that?
That's from This Way.
Oh, there it is. I do not have it.
Wrong or right, be
Nope.
mine tonight.
Into the trash with it.
No! I
right.
could sing it for you.
All right, Jody.
All right, let me close out this way. Break Me.
No.
Nope.
You didn't have to do it so quickly.
I know, right? We were like, no.
No.
I'm dying over here.
We say that Jesus... Yeah, so we got Standing Still, Jesus Loves You, This Way. Are those only ones from This Way? We got enough from that album, at least, in the combo.
Oh,
I hate to disappoint you, but I think there was a misunderstanding between you and I and the song that I played.
Uh-oh.
This Way is not the song I played.
oh yeah. Okay. Hold
Sometimes it be that way. One of the bonus tracks,
on. Oh.
which means we both just got a song trashed.
Yep. You both did. I'm wondering why it's not showing up on my gimmick. Yeah, it's not showing up on my gimmick. So, yep, into the trash it goes. Trash, trash, trash. Boom. Oh. How's that make you feel?
Very sad.
Yeah, sometimes it be that way.
Sometimes it be that way.
Very sad.
I feel like I remember listening to it, but all right. I'm basically trying to land on one with you here. Absence of Fear.
Yes, I have that one.
Into the combo. I was gonna say, if I had two that you somehow didn't have off of Spirit.
I'm trying to figure out which ones I've left that we haven't played. You guys have your little fancy things going on your screens, and I don't have that.
Oh, we were prepared, you mean?
Excuse me, I need some kind of special app to I just have Spotify.
Trello, like I'm using. It
It can go on my cell phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I'm the only person in this family. I just have to say this. I am the only person in this family that does not have a laptop or tablet.
You're the one who's making the money. Buy one.
I don't need one. That's the thing.
Well, then what are you
What
complaining
do I
about?
need?
I know,
I'm just
right?
saying, I guess if I got a tablet, it would just be for this, for when I do deprogram, so I can
Okay.
organize my songs. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I only have two left.
I'm sorry.
I'll clear mine out next time.
I think I cleared out Spirit, unless Barcelona hasn't been played.
It has.
That's
It's
what
in
I
the
thought.
I played that.
Life Uncommon, we did. Okay. So I've got another one from Alice. Goodbye, Alice in Wonderland. Good day.
Well, I don't have it because I don't have anything left from that record.
I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to have what I have left on my list. So are your lists done?
I have 2 left. So
I have 3 left, and all of them are from Pieces of You.
all right. So Jody might be able to match me. It is your turn.
All right, then. Don't.
I don't have that one.
It's just in the name.
You knew he was going to do it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Cornball McGee.
I'm going to go with this one mostly because it took me for a surprise. Like, I didn't know she had this in her.
Okay.
I don't care if I'm whiffing here. Daddy.
Nope.
No.
So clearly she has daddy issues.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if this song is to be believed, her dad was in the Klan.
I feel like it was like more than that. Like there was a lot with that her dad.
Oh, for sure. But like
I think there was a molestation issue with her.
well, and I know she, so in the song specifically, she mentions, I left.
I have to listen again.
I left the fridge like halfway open.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about me? And basically all the stuff that he would get on her about. And then I'm going to become that person that you keep saying I'm going to be. And then, Dad, you said don't do X, Y, or Z, but I saw you jumping out of the window with your hood on.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, whoa, what does that say about you, Dad? And aren't they from Alaska? The Klan's in Alaska?
She grew up in Alaska.
Jinkies
She
McTavish.
was born in Utah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That might.
And for like the first, I think, like 5 or 6 years of her life, and I'm assuming long before that, her parents were at least attending Mormons. Her father went to Brigham Young University, and they stopped attending church, if I'm remembering right, when the parents divorced.
Okay.
And I don't know whether that was because the mother was the one that was primarily in it, or if it was just, well, I was raised Mormon, so I know very well that a divorce would be a devastating thing socially within their religious social group, to the point that a lot of blame would be placed. And so I could solely see believing members stop attending because of a divorce.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to trot my last one. I know that nobody has it, but since it's only one left. Adrian.
Yeah, no.
If I had any thought that presenting that to someone would get them to listen, I would have included it.
Didn't you mention?
I like the song.
Yeah, you mentioned that one in your opening statement. That was one of your
I really like the song, but it's like if
to turn somebody else on.
It's like this is an incredibly depressing song. Here, go listen to this. You'll like Jewel.
Yeah.
Assuming you don't slit your wrists. Because it's really depressing.
It's really depressing. And I get, again, it's in that same wavelength of Daddy, where I didn't see that coming from her, and that's why I had to bring those two into my list. So, and that's why I waited till the very end to play them. See? Gamesmanship.
Uh-huh.
You want to clear out what you got left?
Yeah, because I still got 3 songs. I have 2 from 0304 that I don't think we talked about. Stand and Becoming.
So Stand was on my radar, because I believe that's track 1 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And while it obviously is pop, it's done well. And I was like, okay, so if I'm going to bring some pop tunes, I might as well bring one of her better ones. And then I heard Haunted, and I was like, no, I want Haunted instead.
Yeah. So, I mean, Stand, it has a message, and it's upbeat.
Yeah.
And
that was the other thing I was going to say, is the fact that it had a message right off the top.
And I tend to, on my list in general pick track ones from all her album. I think I picked the track one from every single album for my list.
Intriguing.
So yeah, and I didn't
That's
do
why
that
you two get along
intentionally.
so well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do that intentionally. It's just like when I went to listen to the album right off the bat, she got me with the track ones. So I chose Stand and Becoming from 0304, and then I chose Here When Gone from Return. What is it? The name of the album? That last one? Why can't I think of what the name of it is?
Picking Up the Pieces.
Picking Up the Pieces, yeah.
Here When Gone.
Here When Gone
was one of my final cuts, like 22-ish.
I think that's it. That's my list.
All right, you want to clear out what you got left, Jody?
All right, so I have the title of Pieces of You, and I also have Near You Always.
All right, so Pieces of You made it through on my first, but obviously didn't make the last one. And what was the last one? Near You Always.
Near You Always.
So we didn't really clear any of the albums out, which I didn't think we were going to do. All right.
So what do we got to, how many we have to add?
So
Hey, we only have to cut one
all the way
or two.
all the way through. Who Will Save Your Soul? Standing Still, Again and Again, You Are Meant for Me, Foolish Games, and Down So Long. 1, 2, 3, what is that? 6? 6. So we need 4 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to make 3 cuts
Okay.
from these, and let me arrange them by album.
Well, like I said earlier, you might as well put Hands. Just put it over there. Just get over yourself and whatever you were feeling back in 1998 or whatever.
So, well, let me ask you this. Do you want Hands Through more than Deep Water or Absence of Fear? Like 100% without a shadow of a doubt? See, this is why. This is why you can't make decisions like that. Because if you believe that, if you think that, then absolutely, I will.
All right, let me think about that. Because
how important do we think album representation is here?
Okay. So Absence of Fear is a very slow. I don't know if that would turn anybody on to Jewel.
Okay.
Deep Water and Hands are more.
All right, so let's lose Absence of Fear. Let's make the conversation a little easier.
I mean, I'm not the only one here. Like, Jody, are you? Do you agree?
I had Absence of Fear and I cut it. So
Okay. So between, well, we only need to make
2 more cuts.
2 more. We got to leave Haunted on there because it's the only one from 0304. I mean,
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
All right, so let's push Haunted through.
Yeah.
So that gives us 2 left out of those 5. And we already have 2 from Spirit all the way through. And we have nothing yet from Picking Up the Pieces. How do we feel about Jesus Loves You? Do we need another song from this way? Or is the one sufficient, which is Standing Still?
I think we need 2 from that. I mean, I don't know.
How do you feel about Jesus Loves You?
See, on a personal level, every time you say that, it's a little cringy, but, you know, that's me.
Jesus Loves You.
Because of what it is.
So you can stop now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the whole, like, premise of the song is like, like, really?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons why it almost had me.
Yeah. You're like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's a little to me, it's a little sad to me that we potentially will have 2 from Why Can't I? It's just the name of that album keeps going away from my brain.
Picking Up the Pieces?
Yeah.
Well,
2 from Picking Up the Pieces, but not 2 from This Way. There's something wrong about that. I don't know why, but in my brain.
I don't know. Like, there's no way
This Way is so good.
There's no way Plain Jane and His Pleasure Is My Pain are both getting in. In my personal opinion.
Oh, so we have 2 to cut still.
We have 2 picks. Yeah. Because we've got 7 through. We've got only 3 of these get to stay.
Well, I'm okay with throwing out Jesus Love You. I mean, I said it again. I apologize. But like, This Way is in the trash, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah. All right, so now it comes down to, do we take both Hands and Deep Water and then one
Yes.
from picking up the pieces?
I'm sorry. Well, I pulled that's Spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had that entire album originally on my list. So
well, then I'm asking Jody.
Okay,
what
go
they
for it, because
think.
you know what my answer will be, or is.
Well, for what it's worth, and I admit that isn't necessarily a whole lot, the Hands, Plain Jane, and His Pleasure is My Pain are all ones I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause Justin and I had Deep Water.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Losing Deep Water?
Yeah, well, we already have Down So Long,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll have Hands, even though Justin doesn't want us to have Hands on there.
But
So-
we'll have
What
it
I said.
anyway.
That's not what I said.
That's a good representation from that album. I'm okay with that.
I was putting it on you to decide whether you thought Hands was better than Absence of Fear and Deep Water.
Uh-huh.
What he was saying is he was not going to say it, so he wanted you to say the opposite so he didn't have to say it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Or
psychological...
to agree with him so he didn't have to say
This is
it.
the psychological games that I have to live with.
That's also how the actual game part of this game works.
These foolish games.
Yes. They're tearing us apart, Justin. They're tearing us apart.
So what is that? So yeah,
This is making me down for so long.
if we're losing Deep Water, then we're done.
Yep.
Okay, let's lose Deep Water. Plain Jane and His Pleasure is My Pain both go in. That gives us Who Will Save Your Soul, Standing Still, Again and Again, You Were Meant for Me, Foolish Games, Down So Long, Hands, Haunted, Plain Jane, His Pleasure is My Pain. And of those 10, hun, which one is the one?
Oh. I'm going to go with You Were Meant for Me.
Ooh, okay. What are you thinking, Jody?
I would go with either that or Foolish Games. So I'm fine with You Were Meant for Me.
All right. So we're all in the same wavelength. My thoughts were Meant for Me or Save Your Soul. So let's just make You Were Meant for Me the unanimous decision. But I would also accept Foolish Games. Those first 3 singles, like she nailed it. Like
Yeah.
this is Jewel, and this is what you can expect from here on out. Now the sound morphs a little bit here and there, but at the core of what those songs are, that's what you're getting from there on out. So,
Yeah.
all right. So that's it. You Were Meant for Me are number 1 with a bullet. Foolish Games, Who Will Save Your Soul, Standing Still, Again and Again, Down So Long, Hands, Haunted, Plain Jane, His Pleasure is My Pain. Jody, I believe the next time you're actually going to be here is Huey Lewis in the News.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, Keith jumped on that whenever we did Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Oh, okay.
So he said he wanted to do Huey Lewis in the News, and I was like, all right. So now we can get that one up and running. Who knows when it'll actually happen? Maybe it'll be after all this is over, but it might be within the next month. Who knows?
Right.
But I know your name is on a couple other things, which we mention this every time, KMFDM.
Yeah.
We can't figure out how to approach, and Bjork, we can't
Bjork.
figure out how to approach either.
Oh.
Well, she's just got so many albums, and there's no way to really kind of break it up smart.
And,
Oh, okay. I
Bjork
gotcha.
is like reinvents herself at every album. So
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like take a random number generator to it, I think.
Because even Madonna didn't reinvent herself that much. It was like every other album, every third album. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm never going to get somebody to get on board with the Dixie Chicks with me. So it's just, I'm giving up on that one.
We'll leave it up there.
I just heard Jody say that, they don't like country. So
Well, it's not that I don't like country. It's just, I can't think of any artist that I would feel comfortable building a list to say, here, go listen to this to like this artist.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I can listen, but I don't have enough of a connection to say how would I convince somebody else to listen to it if I can't easily convince myself.
Yeah.
I know another band you put up there was Rooney, and I feel like there was another like a weird 90s band that you randomly suggested.
A weird 90s band.
Not weird, but like weird coming from you.
No, I'm just
better than
repeating
Ezra.
what you're saying. And
better than
I
Ezra.
put better than Ezra?
Yeah, now I don't know whether or not you still want to do it, but I put it up on the list because you suggested it. So, oh, you've backed out now.
I'm okay with, not doing that one.
Okay, well, there's no panel for it yet
I must
anyway.
have listened to Better Than Ezra on the radio, like heard a song, and I was like, oh my God, I love this band. Like, why don't we do this on Deprogrammed? Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I want to do a country band. Have you done many country?
You did Taylor Swift in Alabama.
But, I mean, just to for me, I'm not, are we done with the show?
Not quite. We're about to wrap.
So, I mean, I'm not a country music fan, or I'm a pop music lover, really. So, for me, I feel like I can make a very good argument for people to listen to Dixie Chicks because, I mean, I guess worst case scenario, you can do a Please Explain because, I mean, your listeners, I imagine, aren't. Oh, do you? Okay. But I do feel like I can make a very good argument because I'm not a country. I don't enjoy country music really, but I love the Dixie Chicks. So anyway.
Yes.
Somebody somebody out there has got to be listening.
And eventually it will happen. Eventually it will get picked up. So,
and I'm excited we did Jewel today. That was fun.
Yeah. And with that, Jewel, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.